and you got the chance to share some laughs with comedian and radio show host Rickey Smiley.
Yeah, that's right. He's coming to Jacksonville along with one of his friends, Eryka Badu. Check this out.
It is a really, really tough time right now, and my job is to make people laugh, even through my having a tough time. It's a responsibility to make everybody laugh. That's why we do the morning show every morning, the Rickey Smiley morning show, and perform on the weekends. So I've been in comedy 32 years, 32.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're too, boy, that's amazing. It goes fast. That means you've been having a lot of fun. So you're known for what we call these prank calls. Where'd that come about? Where'd you get some of that idea for you?
Well, you know, I started on the Buck Wild morning show in Birmingham, Alabama, on a station called WBHJ, 95.7 Jam. So he would say, hey, you do the old lady characters. So I would do prank phone calls. And so my prank phone calls, we would save them all up, put them on CDs. I would sell them after comedy shows. And then later on, years later, Roy Wood Jr. took my spot, and he started doing prank phone calls, which his is a lot better than mine, in my opinion. But yeah, I did prank phone calls for years. So, you know, it's nothing like it. It's hard to do now because everybody's kind of hip to it. But back then in the 90s, when you were doing prank phone calls, we would catch people off guard and they would just be authentic and hilarious.
Yeah, because nowadays you got these cell phones and they kind of tell you who's calling. So I'm sure, but you got it. You're so creative. You kind of find your way around that. I mean, you've been a television host, you've been an actor, radio personality. What's your favorite part of your job?
Stand-up. Stand-up is always the best. Not getting to the gig, but actually walking on stage. That's a lot of fun because you get an instant reaction. On the radio, you can't see people in their cars unless they post something on social media. So you don't get that natural interaction, but on stage, you actually get to hear people laugh as you walk through your stories and perform. So stand-up is always the greatest.
And Rickey, you've had some good experiences. You're coming to Jacksonville, Florida, so it's fitting there. You're going to be doing a stand-up comedy. You've got Eryka Badu, some great music. It's going to be the perfect mix. So tell us more. That'll be May 6th, of course, at Daly's Place. But tell us a little bit about some of your stand-up comedy. What can folks expect?
Oh, just hosting the show. I'm so excited about this show because it's no pressure because Eryka is the headliner. So I'm the host. So I'm on the radio, so I come out like, what's up? Y'all having a good time? Let's have a good time, talk, you know, talk a little trash, pick on people in the audience because I'm hosting. So I have a whole lot of fun with the audience. Like I do a lot of audience participation stuff, get everybody involved. And then I would introduce Eryka and she would come out on stage. Eryka and I started out together. She used to be Steve Harvey's assistant. And when I went to Dallas for the first time to perform at Steve Harvey's comedy club that he had, Eryka picked me up from the airport, and she was a college student at Grambling, and I was a college student at Alabama State University. And she picked me up in a gray Nissan Sentra from the airport. So we go way back as kids. So we're really good friends, and we're going to be roasting each other because she's a good roaster.
Oh, man, that sounds like a lot of fun. And you always have fun when you come to Jacksonville, Florida. I mean,
always.
So we're looking forward to seeing you here.
Yes, I got my high school classmates that live there, Marvin Salter and my friend Booby and Ernest Maiden. They live across. We grew up in the same neighborhood and rode bicycles. So I might come a day early. So I'm just excited to see my friends, Leroy Perry, Ernest and Marvin Salter. I'm really, really excited. There's a lot of Bama fans that live in Jacksonville. Roll Tide. Yeah,
there are a lot of Alabama fans. Well, we can't wait to see you. We're going to have the welcome mat and the red carpet out for you here in Jacksonville. And again, Daly's Place, May 6th. You got to get those tickets because they're going fast. You got Rickey Smiley. He's going to bring the positivity, the funny, the music, the everything. And of course, for more on where to get the tickets, head to firstcoastliving.net.